the words you social, right, social emotional. Um, it's it's such a huge and dismissed part of being a human being. Yeah, so
And it's the most important part. I mean, it's who we are. And growing up, when I was a teacher for about 17 years, and the littlest ones, the kindergartners, they would come in. I mean, that's my favorite age because they're so open and so real, and everything is new and miraculous. And I had a child ask me, why do you teach us these things? Like in awe, like, well, this is, and it's all amazing, and I feel that from them. And there's just so much, as adults, we have such responsibility to see them and to hear them and to really take into account what we're doing and what we're saying, because they take it all in, you know. They take it all in. I taught for 7 years before I had a child, and then for 7 years after. And before I had my daughter, and I only had one because I could tell how hard it was going to be, and I'd have 25 or 30 of them in my classroom. And I mean, I was just in awe at my responsibility. If you make your environment a loving, caring space, then you will raise loving, caring people. And it has to happen. It has to happen. And I actually got out of teaching because I could see that it was damaging the children, and I didn't see myself being able to affect the change that needed to happen, on a bigger scale. And when I'd have children coming into my classroom and saying, the older children, they were fifth grade. That was about the time when they really were seeing what was going on. Around third graders, they were like, wait a minute, there's a lot, there's a lot in that, and a lot to unpack and all of that. But they were coming in, they were saying, Miss, school is jail. And, that just broke my heart because, they were right. And anyway, they were just so I had to pull my child out of school because I did not want her to take in this um, energy of, I'm not good enough to be heard. I have to sit down and shut up. I'm not free. And that's the very time when they should be free. So there's some change that's happening. Whether we, you know, without us doing anything, with Corona that's keeping us in, and all of these things that are changing, and we have to adapt. And we see, I believe, being behind a screen or a computer or whatever, you know, the hate that is out there is it's more empowered, because I can say whatever I want because no one will see me. I'm not, but I think, and I think there's some harm that's happening to children in this environment where they are, whether they are in a space where they can't be free and their parents are not nurturing parents, or and just being isolated from other people. Humans are, we're meant to be with other people, and we have to really look at what's happening to children. I'm seeing these parents talk about their children and the pain that they're in, and the mental and emotional pain that they're having. And I just feel like there's something that we can do. There's something that we can say, and help people to help their children, because they're the future. And it's so much clearer now, that something has to be done there.